Banks have been around since the late 1700s, but how have they been making money for all of these years? Let's unravel this mystery of how banks actually generate revenue. Let's start at the beginning. What is a bank? In simple terms, it's an institution where people save, borrow, and manage their money. But there's more to it than it meets the eye, and it stems from a concept called interest rates. The primary way banks make money is through these interest rates. Here's how it works. When you deposit money, the bank pays you interest. But when you take out a loan, the bank charges you interest. The key? The interest charge on loans is higher than what's paid on deposits. Imagine this. You deposit $1,000 in your savings account. The bank pays you a 1% interest rate annually. That's $10 for you. Shortly after, the bank lends your $1,000 to someone else at a 5% interest rate. That's $50 for the bank. The difference in this case, $40, is the bank's profit from the interest rate spread. It's a simple yet powerful concept. Another income source for banks? Fees. A significant and sometimes controversial revenue streams for banks. Banks charge fees for services like maintaining your account, using ATMs, and for overdrafts when you spend more than your account balance. These fees may seem small individually, but collectively they add up to a substantial amount. For example, a $5 monthly account maintenance fee adds up to $60 a year per customer. Multiply this by thousands of customers, and you can see how fees become a cornerstone of bank revenue. But it's not just about making money. Fees also serve as a deterrent for certain behaviors like overdrawing your account and cover administrative costs. The trick for us as customers is to be aware of these fees and manage our accounts to avoid them. Now, let's dive into the intriguing world of bank investments and securities. Banks invest in a range of financial instruments, including government and corporate bonds, stocks, and real estate. These investments allow banks to grow their money that you deposit. For instance, when a bank buys government bonds, they're essentially lending money to the government in exchange for regular interest payments, adding to the revenue stream. Moving on, banks also engage in more sophisticated investments like derivatives and foreign exchange trading. These investments can be highly profitable, but they also carry greater risks. The key for banks is to manage these risks effectively to ensure they don't endanger their customers' deposits or their own financial stability. The next topic is central banks, the power players in the banking world. Central banks like the Federal Reserve in the US or the European Central Bank in Europe don't just print money. They set key interest rates like the federal funds rate in the US, which influences how much banks can charge for loans. These rates can make or break the profitability of a bank's loan portfolio. Our final topic we are delving into is risks and regulations in regards to how banks make money. Banking is not without its perils. Credit risk, market risk, and operational risk are constant challenges for them. Banks must carefully manage who they lend to, ensuring they balance their portfolios to avoid too many risky loans. To safeguard against these risks and protect customers, banks are subject to stringent regulations. Regulations ensure that banks maintain enough capital to absorb losses and operate in a manner that's not detrimental to the economic system. Banks have to be careful too, especially with liquidity risks. If they don't have enough money on hand to pay their depositors' interest rates, this can lead to the bank being illiquid. A prime example of this happened with Silicon Valley Bank earlier in 2023. They were unable to repay their depositors because their liabilities were greater than their assets, leading to insolvency for the bank. So there you have it for today's video. Banks make money through interest rates, fees, and also investments. Understanding these basics can help you make smarter financial decisions and also give you a better grasp on the banking system in general. If you stuck around to the end of this video, I just want to thank you for your time, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial wisdom. Until next time, keep your finances in check and your mind on your money.